He said, preacher, 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 preacher. Do you hear voices, preacher? The fuck you mean you don't hear voices, preacher? What is God telling you, preacher? Tell me what God told you. God told you you should get a nice car, a nice house, a nice wife, a nice mistress, and a gambling addiction. God told you that, preacher? Well, that's what you got, preacher. God told you to give out the food? Why you just don't give out the food then, preacher? Why you gotta wait for one day, Sunday, preacher? Or Thursday, preacher? Or Monday, preacher? Why is it only one day a month, preacher? Why is it one day a week that we go and praise God, and 6 days of the week we cause all types of hell? What type of God are you serving, preacher? Your God told you that if these people don't do right, they go to hell. What's right, preacher? Your God told you, preacher, that you are the one to tell this motherfucker here that he don't believe in God? Preacher, what is your job? And who the hell hired you? Did God hire you? No, God didn't hire you, because I'm right here saying, why the hell you tell people they got to die to get to heaven? And you serve a living God. When the devil told Jesus to jump, Jesus didn't jump because God said, don't test me, right? Why are you testing people? And God said, don't test them. Why are you charging people to get knowledge when they could go to school and learn to fucking read and do the same thing you're doing, huh? Conning people into thinking you know God. And you ain't old enough to know God. You don't respect the Virgin Mary. You're married. How can you be a fucking figure of God? You're not a lady. You're not a mother to the world. Why the fuck you in my church? See, that's what God would say to you preachers. Preacher, you hear voices? It's God talking to you, preacher. You don't hear me? Probably don't, because you're not an evangelist. But if you was an evangelist, preacher, you would understand the words of God, saying that this storm is going to come. And there's no other God to stop it. So while I tell you, find God, you find something that you can believe in.